We saw Protect, I think, on the Obama Snow. I think we're in a good spot. Leech Seed. Today we're going to be using a team that was really dominant in Japan for Series 2, most of it. It also got day 2 at the OCIC International Championship. I think it was a variant. And it got day 2 at the Knoxville Regional Championship. And I don't know who was the original creator of this team because there were multiple players that used it. Brian Hume in the United States. There was a few different Japanese players. Like I think they go by UB Slow was online. And Masayoshi, I believe. I can't remember the full name. From Japan, who actually I did play at the OCIC International Championship and lose to with the double redirection Vivillion plus Ceruledge team. So let's see how this team fares. This team features double friend guard with Ceruledge. Ceruledge with clear ammunition can set up bulk ups without having to worry about intimidate or other stat drops, while having double redirection makes it hard to handle Ceruledge. Mushold can disrupt teams with taunt or weaken opponents with super fang, while Vivillion is a ground immunity that can provide tailwind and healing with pollen puff. Iron Hands provides fake out support and is so hard to knock out with Friend Guard, like it wasn't already hard to deal massive damage to it in the first place, and Encore Iron Bundle helps disrupt things like Subdun Dozo. Life Orb Fluttermane can also deal massive damage while helped with Redirection plus Friend Guard. Usually setting up the Ceruledge is the main way to use this team with Redirection next to a Friend Guard mod, or leading with Iron Hands for fake out. If you would like to check out the details of the team, they will be in the description. We have Iron Hands, Iron Bundle, the Frostmoth, Abomasnow, Iron Moth, and Iron Valiant. What a cool team. That is an absolutely cool team. All right. So they don't deal with hands well. I wonder if it's Terra Ground on potentially the Iron Mouth. I wouldn't be surprised. The Selfless Hands looks pretty good here. I do like Iron. I like the Ceruledge and I like the Iron Hands a lot here. They're really good Pokemon into this matchup. So probably what I'm bringing here. In the back, I'm not thinking Mushold. Mushold is nice, but I don't think it's needed per se. I really like the idea of Vivillion actually, because I like the Pollen Puff and Tailwind options, and then I like Bundle in the back. You might be thinking, why do I like Bundle? I like Bundle because I can Encore the Frostmoth if it's a Quiver Dance set. I think Quiver Dance on the Frostmoth could actually be really scary if I let it set up too comfortably. And I don't know what Terra you are. You could be Terra Ground, and I think that would be really bad for my team. We're going to see Iron Hands and Iron Bundle, so pretty good lead for me overall here, I think. But pretty fast hands. I don't know if I'm fast in Bundle. I think the play is to fake out. Is it a fake out? I feel like it is to fake out the Bundle right here. I don't know if they're Covert Cloak though, but they could be offensive on a Hail team, I suppose. I'm going to fake out the Bundle and I'm just going to go for a Terra just in case and bulk up. In case they just fake out my hands here. I see the Bundle retreat actually. Okay. Into Iron Valiant. All right. I don't know what to expect from the Iron Valiant, but I did just make myself Terra Steel, which is not great against the Iron Valiant here. I guess we'll find out its moveset later. Okay. So maybe I should fake out the hands too. Oh no, they just fake out my hands. Okay, so they have a fast hands. That's good to know. Flinch, I'm able to get a bulk up off. Looks like they didn't bring the hail mode, so that's all right. Able to get bulk up off. I want to scout for what they're going to bring here. I'm going to Volt Switch here, the hands, and I'm just going to go for Protect with my Ceruledge. I'm trying to get Vivillion in. The one reason I didn't want to bring the, what's it called? I didn't want to bring my Mushold is they did have multiple fighting types. Ooh, they brought a Bundle, which is interesting here. Okay. So I am able to get Protect off. Ooh, Encore on the... Okay, that's really good to know. I get a Volt Switch off, and we get to see its Encore on the Iron Valiant. So I am able to get a Volt Switch off into the Bundle right here, and that's fantastic for me. Okay. So this is Harden of Vivillion right here. And yeah, I really like this position now because I can go for a Bitter Blade, I think, into that slot. So I'm going to Rage Powder with Vivillion, and I'm free to go for a Bitter Blade right here into their Iron Valiant, because Iron Valiant's a threat. I do want to get rid of it because it does threaten my hands quite a bit. Go for Taunt with Bundle. Okay, Taunt Bundle. And what are they doing with the Encore and Taunt? Okay, Encore. and Taunt. That's cool. This is a cool combination, but I am able to get the Bitter Blade off. Good thing I did not go for a second bulk up. Okay, it's in Shadow Sneak range. Good. All right. Gonna go out in the hands here and go for Shadow Sneak, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna Shadow Sneak immediately. You might be thinking, why don't I protect this turn? I'm kind of worried if they go hard Iron Valiant into hands. Yep. Or a Bomb of Snow. That works too, I suppose. Okay. I'll gladly take that because I get a free switch into my hands here, and hands is great offensively. I can also volt switch around, and their team doesn't like me volt switching around into Vivillion once again. We're gonna get Shadow Sneak off into the Bomb of Snow. Helmet, a Bomb of Snow? They Blizzard, thankfully, and not Hydro Pump. If they Hydro Pump, that was actually really weird. Right on the Ceruledge is really awful, actually. Okay. They want to try to avoid the fake out, but I'm not 100% certain. I actually want to go hard into Vivillion right here. I want to go hard Vivillion and Bitter Blade the Abomasnow because I want the healing from the Abomasnow potentially. And I like having the Friend Guard because I'll live Hydro Pump. And if they swap into something, I think just being able to Rage Powder is really good here. We're going to see a Iron Hand switch, which is cool. And I'm going to swap again. I was either going to Volt Switch. I didn't want to fake out because I was worried about Encore situations the following turn, but we'll see. Vivillion in. To protect the Abomasnow, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, Friend Guard, Bitter Blade's a good amount here. I like the idea of protecting Vivillion. I know it's a little bit awkward, but I think protecting Vivillion and Bitter Blading is not an awful idea here. I could double protect, but I'm worried about... I mean, I can Rage Power the Encore, so it's not like that big of a deal, right? If I double protect here, I suppose. Yeah, it's not too bad. I kind of want to take offensive initiative though, so Bitter Blading would have been better. But it's been really tough for them to actually break through this cycle right here. I also get to scout for the Terra, and it looks like there is a Terra, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's like Terra Water or something. Terra on the Abomasnow. Terra Water, yep, okay. Which is nice. Now they don't have the snow defense boost, so hands can do a lot of damage to Abomasnow. They're actually really weak to hands at this point in the game. I think I can clean up with hands plus the bundle as long as I position right. Okay. We protect here. Fake out into the Ceruledge. Oh, they targeted the Vivillion. Oh, I could have just went for the Bitter Blade into the hands. That's unfortunate. Oh, that's annoying. I wonder if I should bulk up here. I feel like bulk up and Pollen Puff's actually the best play here. Even if I lose Vivillion, that means I do like this. You know what? I do like this. I'm going to Pollen Puff and bulk up. I wouldn't be surprised if this is Protect and Volt Switch or Volt Switch something and Blizzard right here. But I feel like I need the healing, and I feel like I'll need an extra bulk up because I don't actually kill Iron Valiant anymore with Shadow Sneak, which I think is pretty big. I get another bulk up off. This might be a mistake, but we'll see. I also want to make sure I live any attacks that they could go for. Like Drain Punch is perfect. Okay. I take that extremely well, and a Blizzard. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Eat that up. Eat that up. No freeze, thankfully. And now I can just go straight for the damage into the hands. Yeah, I can go straight for the damage in the hands. I'm going to go for a Bitter Blade into the hand slot and just protect the Vivillion. We get some really good damage in the hands here with a +2 Bitter Blade. Yeah, even through the Aurora Veil, still really solid damage, but we're kind of at a stalemate right here, looks like. Drain Punch again. Okay. I'm slowly wearing them down, which is the important part. Blizzard going to come back out. It might be time to say goodbye to Vivillion. Snow stops. Perfect. So their Blizzards are like really less likely to hit. I'm going to Pollen Puff and I'm going to bulk up again. I am risking crits, but I do have to risk them. So Vivillion, I'm going to get Pollen Puff. And we're just playing a slow game till I can actually knock out the hands here. Also, if we see the item on the Abomasnow, I can't remember. But Aurora Veil might be ending soon. Thunder Punch is perfect. Okay. So good thing I went for a bulk up right there. We saw Protect, I think, on the Abomasnow. I think we're in a good spot. Leech Seed. Not too bad. It's still not too bad. Does Aurora Veil end this turn? If it does, that'd be really nice. No, it doesn't. We could go into Bundle and Encore. Or we could just go hands here. I don't mind going hands here. I'm gonna go hands. And yeah, if there's a Aurora Veil, there's only one more turn. I think I'm just gonna go for a... I want to fake out. I want to fake out the hands, and I just want a Bitter Blade, I think. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Because getting rid of this hands is just really nice, because it's the only thing that can really hit me for a lot of damage that I don't already threaten. We also put in range of another one, which is nice. Okay, perfect. What's Abomasnow doing? Leech Seed. Ooh, nice dodge on the hands. That's a really good dodge on the hands. Okay. At this point, like, Bitter Blade's super threatening the rest, though. Does Aurora Veil end? Yeah, it does. Perfect. Okay, so I can wild charge the... I can wild charge you. I can go for a Bitter Blade into the hand slot. I could also double up the Abomasnow, which isn't an awful play, but I want to prevent the fake out rotation if I can. So, able to knock out the hands there, which is perfect. Okay. Really, really nice. Get some more healing. The hands goes down, and wall charge should maybe knock out Abomasnow. I have no clue how bulky this Abomasnow is. Elite Seed. I don't know what else they were going to do. Maybe Giga Drain, but really doesn't really matter too much. I am able to get a big wall charge off into the Abomasnow. Yeah, that's some good damage. It's not a knockout, but that's still really good damage. Okay. Iron Valiant goes down to Shadow Sneak. If it's bundle, Shadow Sneak should KO the bundle, I think. I'm like, what, +3, +4? This Leech Seed's adding up, though. Okay. I don't remember, though. Okay, we see bundle come in. Oh, no, that's Valiant. Okay, so I Shadow Sneak the Valiant slot always. I kind of want to hard swap the bundle, but did we see Protect on the Abomasnow, or am I messing up? I feel like it's got to be Leech Seed Protect, right? We saw Aurora Veil. I think you don't... Yeah, I don't think you have a grasp move. I'm Shadow Sneaking the Valiant and going for the bundle swap. If they Giga Drain me, I'll be super mad at myself and like, why didn't I just go for a wall charge into that in that position? Actually, no, I'd still be okay though. Yeah, I'd still be okay. But of course it would have been really silly. Let's see. Okay, they protect with Valiant. Did they protect with Abomasnow? Probably, because you go down to wall charge. Yeah, okay. I wasn't wrong. We did see Protect. Okay. So now I can Encore and Shadow Sneak the... Yeah, I can just Encore and Shadow Sneak the Valiant. So I should have this one absolutely sealed at this point. Yeah. I guess I could retreat in a bundle, but I don't know. No, they'd be too low. They don't know I have Encore either. So I just Shadow Sneak the Valiant, which is super safe, and I Encore. They actually did retreat. Good play on their part. Okay. They're going to bring out their bundle, which is fine, though. They're in range of the Freeze Dry to Shadow Sneak combo guaranteed. I'm able to get a Shadow Sneak off into the Iron Valiant, pick up the knockout. Cool. They do get an extra turn with Snow here, though. Actually, aren't they just in range of Freeze Dry? They do get the defense boost, so I'm actually not able to knock out with Shadow Sneak. This might be more dangerous than I thought, but I just don't see how to break into bundle. Like, my own bundle gives them so many issues at the moment. We're going to see their Abomasnow come back in. I have a feeling that you just go down to Freeze Dry, especially for max special attack on the bundle right here. I'm just going to fire off a Bitter Blade and Freeze Dry here. I don't think the Abomasnow can actually touch my bundle. And if you want to go for damage to my bundle, you lead to Ceruledge able to just Bitter Blade you. You can't really protect either because of Encore. So Freeze Dry into the Abomasnow does pick up the knockout, and that should secure the game, I think. Because if you target Ceruledge, you don't get any more Leech Seed healing. I get like a attack. I get 2 Freeze Dries off potentially, or a Freeze Dry and a Drain Punch. They go for Hydro Pump here this time. Okay. It doesn't even knock my Ceruledge, so I am able to get Bitter Blade off into the bundle. That's gonna be a good game. Leech Seed Abomasnow. Was not expecting that one, but you know what was surprising? Vivillion was really good for what it did. The Pollen Puff and the just helping me with Friend Guard, setting up bulk ups made it a lot easier to deal with this team because it was quite annoying redirecting the Encore and the Taunt as well. Oh yeah, it was Taunt bundle too. I don't know what this bundle set was. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Blizzard as well, but very nice. Ray Tusk, Talonflame, Fluttermane, Iron Bundle, the Baxcalibur, and the Brute Bonnet. Okay, this is the team that got first place on the Stadium Ladder last season, and okay, it is tough. Great Tusk is not an easy Pokemon to answer to. However, we have quite a few good options right here. Baxcalibur, though, is very terrifying, actually, looking at this. All right. I gotta figure out some answers right here because I don't really see them at the current moment. All right. I kind of want to lead off with Ceruledge plus the hands here. I don't think it's too bad against this team. I like the bundle because I need to break the Tusk once Tailwind gets set up. And I think Vivillion in the back. Yeah, because the ground resist is actually really important here. Fluttermane would be really good, but it's like really hard to bring it, I think. The Terra Ground on the Baxcalibur. I don't know. Having two ground types is actually just terrible for me. But the thing is, they do have to tear the Baxcalibur if they want it. I'm hoping they lead something like Baxcalibur Talonflame because I can just go for a fake out into the... I could go for a fake out in the Baxcalibur and the bulk up, or I could maybe Volt Switch. The only problem is that the Talonflame, if it goes for taunt, that's going to be scary. We are going to see the Baxcalibur lead. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to Wisp here. I'm just going to go for a bulk up of Ceruledge because I kind of need the bulk up setup, and I'm just going to go for a fake out in the Baxcalibur. They go hard in the hands. It's going to be terrifying, but not much I can do. At least I can maybe force a Terra on the Baxcalibur, because if I force the Terra out of Baxcalibur, it's actually going to be weak to my Hydro Pump from Bundle. So that's one positive that I have. Booster Bundle does allow me to outspeed both Baxcalibur and their Great Tusk. So that's nice. Able to get a fake out off. No Terra. I go for a Willis immediately, which is actually really good here for me. Okay. That is really good for me. Okay, I get a bulk up off with the Ceruledge. Okay. So the question is, do I want the Friend Guard immediately? Because I could go hard into my... I could go hard into my Vivillion, but I think my best play is just to protect my Ceruledge and not take too much damage and just Volt Switch out to Talonflame right here. Because me being able to Volt Switch out to Talonflame means that the Gale Wings is broken. I can deny Tailwind in the future turns, which is going to be important for my bundle in the back. We are going to see a Terra from their side, which makes a lot of sense. So Baxcalibur is forced out with the Terra now. Perfect. I don't care about taking too much damage from hands. I'm not too worried about their bundle. I'm more worried about the others right now, specifically the Great Tusk and the Great Tusk and the Baxcalibur that's currently Terra'd right now. We protect here. I could Terra Ground, but I don't think there's a good reason to Terra Ground here. We're going to see Brave Bird actually immediately, so no Tailwind, which is nice. Okay. And a Earthquake. Perfect. So this is going to do some pretty significant damage to my hands here. I guess I could have gotten again the Vivillion, but I don't think I need hands nearly as much in this game. It's really just here to pivot here, help me with the Talonflame as well as fake out support. So now, not a bad position. So I go on a Vivillion here. With Friend Guard and +1 defense, gonna be a little bit hard for them to break through the Ceruledge right here. I kind of want to Bitter Blade the Talonflame and protect the Vivillion. I don't know what they're gonna expect here. I don't know if they're gonna Earthquake here or if they're gonna go for something else. Because if they go for Earthquake here, I like the idea of just being able to heal the Talonflame, put in Shellseek range, and then I can go for a Pollen Puff into my Ceruledge. So that should be super safe. Tailwind doesn't matter here for them. Yeah, I like the safe play that I think Vivillion Protect and Bitter Blade does. They also might double my Vivillion with Brave Bird plus the Crash, but they target down my Ceruledge, which is smart. I'm a little bit worried about how much damage the Baxcalibur is doing with Earthquake. Okay. Still have Pollen Puff though on deck at the worst case. Okay, here comes an Earthquake. Ceruledge is able to survive. I am able to get the Bitter Blade off into the Talonflame. Okay, I don't KO, which is actually perfect right here because I get the Bitter Blade healing and I get the Pollen Puff and Shadow Sneak combined. So no Tailwind for their side, which is actually fantastic right here. So I'm going to go for Pollen Puff into Ceruledge and Shadow Sneak. You go for Ice Shard, which is surprising, which works out fine for me actually because I get a full health Ceruledge now. Okay, glad I take that. Goodbye Talonflame. And here's a Pollen Puff. All right, so not bad. We've been maneuvering a little bit right here. Question is, what did they bring out next? Is it the Tusk? Because now if it's the Tusk, we'll have some questions. That does look like Tusk here. Yep. I think they're going to go for Ice Shard and Villain and Headlong Rush. That seems like their play here most likely. If that's the case, I would go hands here. And I don't mind stacking hands if it does come down to it. Yeah. I'd rather go hands here. The reason I would go hands here is because I can still fake out pressure the Tusk. I can Bitter Blade the... Yeah, I think I have some decent options here. I think hands here is smart because I don't need hands again. I don't think hands is necessary in the rest of this matchup. But Villain can actually come into play because of the Friend Guard, so I like that. I bring in the hands here. We're going to protect our Ceruledge. Make sure we don't take damage. There should be Ice Shard into the Villain. Oh, they Headlong Rush. Okay. There's no way Earthquake here. They... Oh, they doubled. Okay. That works for me. Hands, I guess, took less damage, so now I can actually do more damage, I suppose. All right. If they... I could fake out the Excalibur reading like a fake... or an Earthquake plus Protect here, but I just don't see a reason why I wouldn't just Bitter Blade here, the Excalibur. Even if I give it attack boost, it's okay. It doesn't change much because it puts it in bundle range, which is way more important to me. Bitter Blade and fake out here. I really like getting the health back. I also broke the sash on the Tusk, which is amazing for me, especially... Yeah, that's amazing for me. Oh, wait, they went for that move, which is amazing for me because I get... now they are taking so much damage from the Bitter Blade. Yeah. Oh, boy. That took a lot for sure. That took a lot for sure. All right. Excalibur down, and I think I seal up the win here. I mean, I don't guarantee the win yet. Okay. Who's our last? Luckily, Bundle is just so good as my last. Oh, Fluttermane. No, I guarantee the win, I think. I'd be pretty shocked not to. Okay. I'm going to protect my Ceruledge. I'm going to go for a wall charge, I guess, into the Fluttermane. Yeah, Fluttermane makes this a lot easier. Bundle would have probably guaranteed me to win too. Assuming no Freeze Strike crit knocking out Bundle here. They Terra'd already, so they can't Terra defensively. I'm only +1, so Shadow Sneak. I don't know if it KOs this Fluttermane. I don't remember how bulky the Fluttermane was here. I think it was decently bulky. It was bulky Terra Steel, if I'm not mistaken. So I want to see what they lock themselves into with Fluttermane specifically, because that's going to be a really important question. Actually, no, there's a way I can guarantee the win, I think. No, there is a way I can guarantee the win. Shadow Ball into the Ceruledge and Headlong Rush into the hands. Oh, okay. Oh, that actually... Now that's just secure me the game that they double up the Ceruledge because I get a wall charge off into the Fluttermane, which means I put it into the Shadow Seek range, I think guaranteed now. I didn't lose my hands here, unfortunately, which would have been pretty nice. And I don't mean my own hands. I'm talking about my iron hands. But we could Shadow Sneak here very safely and wall charge again, I guess. Because now Bundle wins. I was thinking like, okay, if I get the necessary damage in the Fluttermane, I just win because I get Bundle. But if not, I think I had a Terra Go situation on the Bundle. So I could just Freeze Stride into Shadow Sneak the, what's it called? The Fluttermane. I actually lived a Headlong Rush after bulk up. That's insane. Nice. Ball charge into the Protect, but it doesn't... Or into the thing, but it doesn't matter. Iron Hands is going to go down to the burn, but we get to bring out our Bundle, and we have Freeze Strike, and I was just going to secure the game with Booster Energy. If it was their own Bundle, I felt like we had the game secured. So, very, very nice. I guess I should Shadow... I guess I should Terra just to be safe with bundle. I guess the safe way to play this is technically switch out into Vivillion and Terra my bundle. Because I'm also... oh, wait, no, I'm not Terra Ghost. I'm Terra Grass, which actually helps. That's still pretty good for me. So, yeah, we go for a Freeze Dry here. We swap into my Villain, or I can Shadow Sneak Freeze Dry. There was like a bunch of ways to win this at this point. I'm pretty sure it wasn't Assault Vest on the Tusk. It should have been Sash Protect, but we never did, I think, confirm that it had Protect, so we are able to seal up the game that way. Okay, the rank 10 player with Sun with Corviknight. Interesting. The Glamora Palafin, Roaring Moon, Corviknight, Torkoal, and Fluttermane. Now, depending on the Terra, this is going to be really interesting, but Ceruledge is really, really good. Avoids getting poisoned, which is nice from the... what's it called? I can't remember what the... Glamora. I'm just blanking out right here because I'm trying to figure out, okay, what are my best responses. I like Ceruledge a lot. I like Vivillion for Pollen Puff. Yeah, Vivillion Pollen Puff is really good here. A Mushold Super Fang is also really nice here, actually. I like Mushold plus Ceruledge, I think. I think this is a good lead overall against them. Yeah, I think this is a really good lead against them. I like Vivillion in the back, and I think I like Hands. Yeah, like Hands offensively is amazing against them. The only problem is I'm not bringing any special attackers. Maybe I'll regret that. But I don't know. I don't think I need Fluttermane. I don't need Fluttermane. The Roaring Moon is the only Pokemon I could see like, oh, I'm going to have a little bit of an issue against, but Hands generally does really well against Roaring Moon. Also, this should be like the Terra Fire one, so I don't really see what's helping with Bundle here. Bundle was not going to help that matchup. Or the Fluttermane. I guess Shadow Ball would do a decent amount, but we'll see. If it's Terra Ground, though, on that Roaring Moon, that could be a problem. That could absolutely be a problem. And we'll see if that's the case, though. I think it's probably more likely to be the Terra Fire, maybe the Terra Flying. Both are a lot easier to handle, but we'll see. Gonna be the lead of the Corviknight and the Glamora. Perfect, okay. I lead the Mushold plus the Ceruledge. I'm just gonna taunt the Corviknight, and I'm just gonna bulk up immediately with the Ceruledge. Seems like a pretty solid play. If they Earth Power, it doesn't do too much. If they Mortal Spin, I am the Steel type, so I'm immune to it. Then next turn, I can Super Fang and double up the Corviknight. I don't really care too much about the Glamora right now, I think. Do I? I mean, it is going to be hard for me to actually break through the Glamora. So we'll see. I am going to be able to taunt the Corviknight right here. Let's see if they attack or not. Mortal Spin. Yep, pretty much what we expect here. Nice. Okay, so Mushold's able to eat the poison right here, but that's all right. Bulk up. What's the Corviknight doing? I want to deny any Tailwind. I want to deny any bulk ups that they could go for here. Gonna be Tailwind. Okay, perfect. I want to Super Fang the Glamora. I'm pretty much gonna accept that. I'm gonna get badly poisoned with Iron Hands, but luckily it's like the only mon that can actually get poisoned here. I'm gonna Super Fang and bulk up again. I like the idea of Bitter Blading here. I don't think it's Palafin in the back, though. You know what? I'm just going to bulk up again. I don't think it'd be Palafin in the back. I just really don't. Let's see how this is going to go right here, because Super Fang the Glamora. Mushold should survive the turn, unless they double up the Mushold, which I think is fine. Because I still have a Vivillion in the back, and Hands is still pretty good. They are going to retreat to Corviknight, which I'm not too surprised about. It's going to be the... It's not Palafin, I'm pretty sure. That's Roaring Moon. Okay, that's not too surprising. So that's really good for me. I'm able to get a second bulk up and a Super Fang into the Glamora right here. Okay. And a Earth Power into Ceruledge, which we should be able to eat. Yeah, we eat that up perfectly. Nice. And another bulk up. It's annoying that this Glamora is actually faster than my Ceruledge, but alright. I think I would really love to get a Follow Me off into with the Mushold, and I think I go for a Bitter Blade into the Roaring Moon, just because I'm really worried about Drainance Roaring Moon. Drainance Roaring Moon is really terrifying right here for me, potentially. Hey, no protects. Gonna follow me off. Breaking swipe. I have clear amulet, so I'm easily able to survive these attacks. Okay. Actually, the fact that it is that set makes it so much easier for me. Okay, because I'm gonna get a lot of healing back with the Bitter Blade. This is gonna do a lot of damage to the Roaring Moon. Sludge Bomb into Mushold. Good play on their part, but it's not able to KO, which is the perfect part. Here comes the Bitter Blade into the Roaring Moon. Very nice damage there. Okay. Yeah, this is really, really good. They're just really struggling against the Ceruledge right now. I guess I gotta watch out for Corviknight, huh? Should I keep the Mushold around? No, because I don't think the one super thing in the Corviknight's worth it. I think we just protect the Mushold, I'm pretty sure, and we Bitter Blade the Glamora here. Because what this allows me to do is... Oh, they have Roost. Okay, that's fine. So there'd have been a stalemate with that. Air Power, smart. Okay, could have got Super Fang off. Should have maybe went for that instead. I was worried about how much Earth Power was going to do after I lost Friend Guard, and it wasn't looking like the Roaring Moon was really doing too much there. Okay. I still don't think this is awful, though, because I'm about to get Tailwind up here. Or maybe a Pollen Puff. I like the Tailwind more, I think. Or I can Protect. Both are pretty solid here. Also, it goes down. Actually, I like Vivillion, I think. I definitely go Vivillion here. Because I don't need hand... I could go into hands, but I don't think it's necessary. I'm just going to protect with my Vivillion, and I'm going to Bitter Blade the Moon. Just a Corviknight, man. How am I making sure that Corviknight's tamed? Maybe I should have brought Bundle instead, just because I kind of forgot to consider the fact that they could tear at a Corviknight, and if they tear at a Corviknight, it's actually pretty problematic. A double up into the Ceruledge is not that big of a deal because I can just Pollen Puff. And Bitter Blade will heal up anyway. I also still have the Friend Guard on deck, so it's not like doing too much damage. Okay, protect. Let's see, what are you doing? Jaw Lock. Okay, I wasn't planning on switching to Ceruledge anyway, but Earth Power shouldn't KO, it looks like. It went for Power Gem. Okay, best case. Okay, cool. So I get Bitter Blade off into the Roaring Moon. Very nice. Okay, I want to Shadow Sneak and Tailwind, I'm pretty sure. So the Roaring Moon's stuck in, so they can't switch. I'm going to go for a Shadow Sneak here in the Glamora. Pick up that knockout. So Glamora gonna go down. If they Roost, that's the best case scenario. If they just attack, that's fine too. I'll be able to outspeed and Bitter Blade the following turn into that slot. They go for Roost. Perfect. Okay. Very, very nice. And we get Tailwind up for free. All right. Also like the little confetti animation for the Tailwind right here. All right. What is you're gonna be bringing out next? That's the thing about the Corviknight is, yeah, here comes Corviknight. I don't think the Roaring Moon has Protect, so I feel like I just double up the Roaring Moon with Pollen Puff plus Bitter Blade. Because it's Jaw Lock, Breaking Swipe, Roost. Do I think it has Protect? I don't know. I don't think it would. I also think Corviknight could definitely go for the Terror here with like Terror Dragon. If it's... yeah, this is still scary right here. I'm pretty curious on what they're going to decide to go for. I also wonder who's in the back, because that's a big question too. All right. No Terrors, actually. Wait, I would have loved to get rid of Corviknight instead, but this is fine too. I get rid of the Roaring Moon. The Roaring Moon's eliminated with the double up from Vivillion plus the Ceruledge, which is nice. I get back to full healing. Are you Whirlwind Corviknight? If you're Whirlwind Corviknight, I am absolutely screwed here. Don't be Whirlwind. Body Press. Okay, that's doing no damage. All right, I don't think it's bulk up because Tailwind plus Body Press, they would have to be bulk up Roost, and I just don't think that's the set here. Flutter Mane gonna come in. Okay, I think I win. I think I win. Are you Booster? No, you're not Booster. Just double checking that my Ceruledge is faster. Yeah. Yeah, I should have this game 100% sealed now. I go for a Pollen Puff into the... I think I double up the Flutter Mane. No, I Bitter Blade the Corviknight and I Pollen Puff the Flutter Mane. This covers for a Sash Flutter Mane. I get the KO on Corviknight because if I get the KO on Corviknight, I do win anyway. I should live any attack because I have the Friend Guard with the Vivillion right here protecting the Ceruledge. So yeah, and I break Sash on the Flutter Mane. If they protect and Tailwind, I'm trying to avoid that situation. And if they tear the Corviknight in order to get something off with the Corviknight like a Tailwind, then I'm still in a fine spot. So I should have this game sealed. Okay, no protects. Bitter Blade comes out into the Corviknight. Does pick up the knockout. Yeah, this should seal it up here. So that heals back to full. And also we confirmed that we're faster than the Flutter Mane unless it was Scarf. You go for Moonblast, they're going to target down the Ceruledge, but it's just not doing enough. It might be Specs or a crit. Okay, I was about to say that did a bit too much. I'm going to Pollen Puff the Ceruledge here, and I'm going to go for a Bitter Blade in case they go for Protect to stall out the Tailwind. But yeah, battle's going to be forfeit. The Ceruledge is so good, and Vivillion actually doing work with the Tailwind. The Pollen Puff and the Roaring Moon actually did enough damage to put in range of the Bitter Blade, which is fantastic overall. All right, let's go over the games. Game 1 was able to play around my opponent's Encore shenanigans, and then it was really hard for them to break through Ceruledge next to Vivillion's Friend Guard. Game 2 was able to dance around my opponent's lead and deal with the Talonflame and force the ground types in for my bundle. However, Ceruledge was able to knock out the Baxcalibur faster than I thought, making the things a lot easier. Game 3, protecting Ceruledge with double Friend Guard made it rough for my opponent to break through since they couldn't poison my Terra Steel Ceruledge, and I was able to wear them down after some bulk ups. Yeah, this team, it looks so crazy, and I remember facing this on ladder too before playing OCIC, but it's absolutely crazy. Double Friend Guard, really? But Ceruledge is a monstrous threat. I think we especially learned it in the back end towards Series 2, but this team's been around for a while, and Ceruledge is just absolutely crazy. Vivillion really impressed me, actually. The Pollen Puff, the Friend Guard, especially having that ground immunity, was really clutch. Even without like any sleep powers, the Friend Guard with the Pollen Puff was a really annoying situation, I think, for a lot of players to handle. But if you do want to check out the details of the team, you can check them out in the description down below. And of course, subscribe to the channel for more VGC content when we start with Series 3.